Hey, happy KOTG Tuesday.
What's
How's
up,
everybody
guys?
doing? I,
Oh
I
man.
got
Good,
caught
man.
chatting here, typing when the thing switched over. I had to click back over real quick.
Going on, fellas?
Hey,
You guys all warming up out there too now, finally? Nate, you get out there mowing?
Actually, it's really warm today. It's like 70s, but like 50-mile-an-hour wind.
Whew.
So I actually mowed my neighbor's lawn today, but and I couldn't get my mower to start. And I finally got it started today.
Oh, good.
And then so then right before the show, I tipped her over and was draining the oil and had to run inside. So after the show, I got to run back out, tip it back up, and fill her back up with oil, and she'll be ready to go. But it's supposed to snow on Sunday, so
Oh, geez.
gotta love that Midwest weather. But yeah,
hey.
So-
Speaking of snow, I woke up to snow this morning. It melted, and then we got a little more snow tonight. But it's supposed to be like 60 this weekend, so we'll see.
actually, that's just good. If it does that for a pattern, then that's just good moisture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. But it's like I kept running. I was like, okay, should I put something down? No, wait, it's not snowing hard enough. Okay, there's snow on the ground. Should I put something down? That's why I love in-ground sprinklers, man. I don't have to
Oh,
do
man.
that guesswork and stuff.
Do you have a date
one day?
where like you're allowed to turn them on, like your city or anything like that? Is there regulations?
There's not a regulation. They just tell you like, hey, don't. By the way, you don't need to water until it gets a little bit warmer. Like they just tell people that, but they're not going to come around and police you or anything like that. So, but there are some cities that do like secondary water. They actually have to go turn that water on. And from what I understand, I don't think they're turning theirs on until like mid-May or something.
Gotcha.
So they will have to wait to run their sprinklers in those counties and cities and stuff. So,
Where do you live, Brian?
I live in Utah, up by around Salt Lake City. So it's a very desert, dry climate. We get, maybe 10 inches of rain all year. So I have an in-ground sprinkler system. My artificial rain, I call it. Yeah, and it was funny. The other drunk lawn guy just said we had a few neighbors watering the other day. It was funny because it was like 22 degrees. I was driving my kids to school, and I come back into the neighborhood, and this lawn was all wet, and the sidewalk was wet, and they had like icicles. Their grass had icicles.
Oh, man.
On it's like you probably shouldn't have turned your sprinklers on just yet.
Jump the gun a little bit there.
Jump the gun a little, yeah. Hey, we got a poppin' hoppin' chat going on. Some Dan Bluebaugh was the first victim of the night bot. I guess he started spamming caps. So you guys got to be careful. We got a new moderator in here, kind of keeping an eye on things for us. So keep it under control tonight, and everything will be good. But it's good to see some of the regulars out.
Yeah.
Grass Geek, LTZ's here, Joe H, and then Addie Lawn is here. Girls Lawn's here. What's up, girls?
Yeah, I think Dan Blueball was just trying to type
I know.
like the video. So
I know.
we'll have to tame that Nightbot a little bit.
We'll have to work on that. He did it. He did it twice in a row. I think it was all caps. Hit that like button. so
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Thanks for the love.
I'll have to turn it off for that part if Dave Bilecki comes in because he likes to talk in all caps.
Oh, man.
So, but how's it going, man? We are on 63 episodes, 63. Goodness.
Awesome. Yeah. And the season's getting ramped up for some of us. Some of us are out there mowing, right, Olee?
Yeah, I've been mowing.
Yeet.
Almost got some grass seed down today. Run out of daylight.
What do you mean almost, man?
I almost got there. I didn't make it.
Ran out of time.
I tried.
Stayed around my store too long.
Well, Olee,
Yes,
who
sir.
do we have on tonight? Who's joining us on Keep Off the Grass?
This is what is it, Rayford?
Yes, sir.
You have to tell them the John Boy and Billy story. But this Stephen Rayford, he runs the store, the Supersod store in Mooresville, North Carolina. So anybody that's in the Mooresville area or close by, that store over there is a one-stop shop. Seed, fertilizer, compost, spreaders, sod, Bermuda, Kentucky, Zoysia. What am I leaving out?
Level mix, knowledge, help.
Knowledge. Yes, sir.
Crabgrass.
No.
I meant St. Og.
Chemicals, herbicides, fungicides. I seen it all today. Stones. So river rock.
Raw, pine needles.
And plenty of SOIL3 garden goodies.
Yeah. For sure.
Very nice facility. Traffic sucks. Traffic sucks.
Terrible.
Well,
Hey, I forgot you guys. I almost ruined it. I saw you guys. Hey, let's all grab a glass, keep off the grass, and have a great show.
Cheers.
This is
Yeah,
my
don't
last,
forget that drink.
will be my last week of water, because next Tuesday I will be cracking a lot of bush lights.
Ew.
We're getting back
I
into
thought
it.
that was water.
No
He's
sorry.
gonna,
No
he's gonna
sorry.
gain back all that weight he lost.
Oh, I'm
Next
gaining
week
at
is,
least. I'm gaining at least 5 pounds tomorrow.
There you go. There you go.
next week.
Yeah.
420
Final
episode.
weigh in, everybody. Get your weights. Just Stripe Life. Keep off the grass weight loss challenge. This has been a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm not going to win, but I feel a little better. I'm excited for this season. I feel like I lost a little bit of weight. The pants fit a little bit better now. So it was great. This was a lot of fun. I think this was great. Maybe we could do something again like this next year. We had a lot of good participation.
Yeah, for sure. We got, I can't remember how many, but I think the pool for the competitive group's like $380. So the winner of that is definitely going to take home some change, and we'll pay out the top 3 places, and everyone else, thanks for donating your money, but we'll see how it pans out tomorrow. I have not ate, and I think we're going on about 38 hours right now. I've just been sipping on some water, so I am ready to eat.
You get cranky,
And,
Nate.
I'm
Get
hungry,
hangry.
I'm edgy right now, so I'm ready. I'm ready. Tomorrow I'm going off though. I'm like gonna get some donuts on the way to work.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
gonna-
are you starting first thing in the morning?
Oh,
is
yeah.
what
I'm chugging a Mountain Dew at 5 a.m. on the way to work. I'm gonna have
get on that
donuts.
scale and then boom.
I'm gonna have donuts.
Man.
At night I'm going to Tasty Tacos, and I'm gonna get at least 3 or 4 tacos, and I might just grab like a bag of M&Ms and eat that like on the way home. I'm just gonna go off. I might get sick tomorrow, but I'm gonna go off tomorrow. So, but yeah,
Awesome.
we'll see. But yeah, make sure anyone that's in the contest, make sure you send your scale pick to me, and I will get that updated. You have tomorrow. That is the only day I'm going to allow pictures, is tomorrow. So if you do not get them to me, I'm not going to message you the next day and say, where you at? So get those to me, and we'll get that posted, and I will Venmo out the top 3 places. I will send that money to you guys we'll do it on Wednesday, or I'll do it on Thursday. I'll do it. So cool. Let's
Right
roll.
on. That's
Let's
awesome.
roll.
Yeah. So I want to know about those big yellow bags, man. I love them
Talk to me,
things.
baby. Talking my language now, man.
Hear about that big sack.
The big sack.
We got big ones and little ones for
Okay.
but it's a really cool product. The company ultimately said, what can we do to help our main product, which is sod, here in the Carolinas, especially with clay soil, which is terrible to grow anything in. What can we do to really enhance our product? So we did some research and some studies and came up with this great product that we call Soil Cubed. A lot of people call it SOIL3. As an employee, it took a while to get that change as well. So it is technically called Soil Cubed. It's a registered organic product. There's not many soil products you're going to find at box stores or anything like that can technically say they're certified and Armory listed. So we make it in-house. It's grass clippings, wheat straw, dairy manure. do the whole process of just composting it, turning and burning, making sure it's completely broke down to the, I always like to say humus, but that's not the right word. It's humus, which just means it is completely broken down to the finest particle. But man, it's I've been with the company going on 7 years, and it amazes me that how many people are just return customers, and they, our customers call it black gold. So it's a great product. We use for gardens, obviously. If you're trying to get some good yield on something that is pesticide free, it's just the way to go. But you can also use it for your grass. I think that application is becoming more and more popular, just because of you want good looking grass. So anytime you can add that organic matter down into the soil, with the roots of the plants growing, you're just going to get that much better of a looking lawn. So sell it in 2 different ways. We sell it in a big yellow bag, which most people commonly see, but we also sell it in smaller bags for people that just want to have a small garden bed or have a small lawn, and or just easier access to carry and get to a car versus a big old yellow bag. So the bag itself is, I think, pretty cool. Most times when you get dirt or soil or anything really delivered to the house, I mean, it's dropped off on the driveway, and you got to get to work and hope the weather's good for you. The good thing about these bags is they're tarped up and tied up, so you can kind of work at your speed and work it, around your schedule. It doesn't have to be all at one day. So I think that's another cool aspect of the bag itself is, you don't have to get it all done in one day or one weekend that you've got it.
What's one of those big yellow bags? What's the weight on those?
That all depends on moisture.
Yeah, it does
Give or
depend on
take.
moisture, no doubt.
What,
We usually tell people around a ton.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I figured about 2,000 pounds. So
I can tell you that they're heavy enough that they made my tractor dance on the front tires today. They're heavy.
Heavy rain.
Yeah, we loaded all the way up with I think four of them in the back of the trailer today. So I'll give you a tidbit to those that may be interested. A lot of people will take advantage of that. We offer $25 off if you pick it up from the store. So instead of $200, it's $175. The very popular question is, once they get home, is, well, how do I get it off my truck? So game planning of what to do afterwards is very important as well. So, but we do offer a discount for pickups.
You guys reuse the bags? Are they one and done?
That's a great question. We do take the bags back if they're non-ripped and reusable. Once you bring them back, we actually, at company-wide, once we reach a certain amount, I think each store, I think it's 40. Once we reach that 40 returned bags, we actually donate to local charities and community gardens our soil. So we encourage them to be brought back. Like I said, even if it is ripped, that's fine. We can't keep it and reuse it, but they are recyclable. And I do have people that like to keep them at their house to put leaves in or yard debris, because it is a big bag that you can put a lot of stuff in. But it is a good cause to bring them back for sure.
how tall are they? About like 3 foot?
So they're in a cube, so 3 by 3 by 3.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's like, I'm just thinking like leaves. That'd be perfect for leaves. Like in the fall, that'd be perfect. Olee, when you're done with yours, ship that baby to Iowa or bring it to GIE. I'll pack that baby, send it home with me.
Man, I hate to say it, but I was going to try to return the bags, trying to shovel out of them. I ended up taking a razor blade and going down the side.
Ooh.
So I was going to try to return them because these bags were brand new and they look phenomenal, but trying to get a shovel. And so at the end, I ended up holding them up like that and taking a razor blade to the bottom and just driving.
You make your own spreader, right?
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So their
Hey,
bags are ruined.
Steven, there's a couple of people that are wondering if you guys ship to other areas. Like Giuseppe wants to know if you'll ship to Kansas, and Super TA wants to know if you service South of Jersey area. How does that work?
Man, those are great questions. South Jersey and Kansas are pretty far out there. I know, well, you know, our local markets, Superside's footprint is, for the time being, is North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. We just bought some farms in Alabama and Tennessee last year. I do know that we have shipped bags to states right around our footprint. For Jersey and Kansas, I'd have to do a little bit more research to find out if we could. It's all a trucking thing, right? Especially with the way the trucking industry is right now. So I don't want to say yes, but I don't want to say no, because we always like to help people out with our product.
Yeah, I have to imagine that's something where shipping costs is a big factor in pricing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the trucking industry itself this year has been pretty tough.
Yeah.
As a company, it's impacted us like it has everybody else. But at Superside, we've got, you know, from top to bottom, guys. I can't preach enough that, you know, when you work for a company, we've got a team that is just, you know, wonderful, a logistic team that just knocks it out the park every single day to make sure, you know, we can get our soil for our customers, get our sod, have fertilizer. Not only that, but just all the local deliveries we do on a daily basis. I mean, it's nonstop. So it's a pretty big industry. Like, even though with a small footprint, we're pretty good at what we do. And like I said, we've got a phenomenal team that makes sure that happens.
So are you guys seeing a lot of growth? Are you guys looking to expand more to the Midwest? You know, kind of what's your guys' future looking like?
Yeah, so when I started, like I said, you know, we're going on year 7 now. The footprint was literally North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. And I think for the time, you know, when at that time, I think they were pretty happy with that footprint. Since, you know, I would say 2 years ago, we really are trying to expand. And so we have bought, like I said a minute ago, we bought some farms in Tennessee, Nashville, Knoxville. I think one's in Benton, if I'm not mistaken, as well as the largest sod company down in Alabama. It used to be called Frog Pond. So, yeah, we're trying to grow. And the way that the people who make the big bucks with the company have set everything up, man, it's almost a no fail situation. The way that our products are, our sod is a great product. Ollie saw today when you come in. I mean, we're wanting to help people and educate people, and it's hard to find that nowadays, and just good, honest people. So we're a Christian-based company. So I mean, we do things the right way. We're not perfect. I'm definitely not trying to say that we're a perfect company, but we've got great products. We stand behind our products, and ultimately, it's about results, right? You get results with our sod, with our soil. We've got a great product that's called Level Mix that is a mixture between 70% USGA certified sand as well as 30% compost. So as you know, a lot of, especially in the Charlotte market, you know, we're starting to transition into more warm season turfs. This is a great product to top dress the lawn with. Builders who do the production thing, they don't necessarily grade properly or get the lawn level when that sod's put down, or even people that get it installed by a lawn company. I mean, it's hard to get it nice and level like a golf course. So the Level Mix product is designed to, you know, help those warm season turfs really get that nice level lawn. So when you do go to mow, you can mow at the right height without scalping. Scalping obviously causes a lot of damage to those warm season turfs. So it's a great product as well. We offer a lawn coach program where we, you know, for the homeowners that are too busy to, you know, come into the stores or, you know, just working and have kids. Lawn Coach is a program designed and will mail you the applications needed when it's time to put them down. So if it's, you know, February or right now, you're going to get a pre-emergent depending on the grass type. So and it's set up to just, like I said, it's pretty simple, not rocket science. when you need the application, it shows up on the front door and you put it down. So that's really taken off. We're on year 3 with that, and it's been a very popular item. We do consultations at most of our stores. If you're a homeowner and you don't know what to do, we want you to come to us so we can help guide you. But we'll come out to the property, you do a consultation. We do charge a fee for that, but ultimately during that consultation, we're looking at your microclimate. We're making sure that do you have enough sun to host Bermuda or Georgia, or is it shady enough that you only can do fescue? So we're looking at all the things that matter when you're making that choice. I used to actually be our install manager for 3 years, and I couldn't tell you the amount of times I'd go out and talk to a customer, and it wasn't about selling the customer. It was about the knowledge that we gave them for them to make a choice. But the amount of times I saved people thousands of dollars because they, a landscaper who, just installs sod would come out and go, oh yeah, man, we can put, this variety of Georgia in here and it's going to be great. But then I go out there and it's like, man, you guys are getting 2 hours of sun out here. There's no way that you can, put any variety of Georgia out here. So it's a really good service we offer as well. Like I said, I mean, the main thing we want to help people, educate people. Our products speak for themselves, give the results. Like I said, it's a great company to work for, and it's nice to know that the upper team has got our back, which they do. So, that was a lot of talking. I need a drink real quick.
There you go. What are you sipping on?
This is a little rum and coke.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
So I got a question, I guess, on the I guess the super sod, the yellow sacks. What's the pH, or what's the soil analysis on those? You guys?
It's neutral. That's a great question. That's probably one of the most popular questions we get but it's neutral.
Gotcha.
So does it get tested multiple times throughout the year, or how do you guys get that analysis?
I don't know. I mean, we've got a huge farm down in Georgia that is solely responsible for making this product, and I would have to 100% assume this, but as thorough as we are, I'm sure there's a lot of a process of turning and burning to making sure that it's good to go. But never really had any issues with our soil. But that's a good question.
I can tell you it is clean. It is absolutely clean. There's no sticks. There's no trash. There's no gravel. I mean, it is very clean. What I'd like to know is, and I meant to ask you today, is how fine, what size screen do they run it through? Because around here, all the compost that you can go drive and get is normally based off of wood clippings from some type of tree company getting rid of their chips, and then they take and compost it, or what they call compost. Doesn't mean that they flip it. Like, I know y'all got a machine where y'all spray water, y'all churn it, it gets more oxygen, it keeps the temperature up, it kills the weed seeds. But I want to know is, what I was going to say is most stuff around here, the finest it will be screened to is a 3/8, like a 3/8 by 3/8. So sticks can just fall right through that. That stuff is so clean.
Yeah, and I think that's,
first of all, because there's no trash really put into it. It's your clippings from the sod farm, the cow farm, that kind of stuff.
Right.
But it is clean.
That's a great point. I think that humus, that's where the humus. Excuse me, I just said it wrong again. It is the definition of the finest particle. So I mean, it is completely broke down, like you said. We're not a company to bash other companies by any standards or means, but if you do go to a box store or a compost store, you're going to find, your soil that you're buying is going to look a lot like mulch. It's going to have wood chips in it, sticks, and at that point, that product is not completely decomposed, and it's actually doing the opposite for your plants, where it is still decomposing, so it's depleting nutrients from the plant, versus soil cubed, because it's gone through that process and it is the finest particle. It's providing that organic matter to the plant, whether it be, like I said, grass or a vegetable. it's like I said, I mean, the pictures that we have and just, the results speak for itself.
And it's designed to be planted straight into, just like vegetables, straight into that garden soil / humus.
Right. And I had funny story. I had a guy come to the store 2 days ago. I guess that would have been Monday. No, that was yesterday. Young guy. He's like, man, I've never been here before. I don't know what I'm doing here, which is, those are the people we actually want to come in so we can help them, make sure they're doing the right thing and not wasting their money. But young guy, man, he's like, man, I went to Compost Central and got some of this. And I went down to South Charlotte, I forget the name of the place, and got some worm castings. Then I had to go to Concord and I had to get some mushroom compost. And he just named like 5 different places that he had to go to build his garden bed. I'm like, listen, man, that's, what you did isn't wrong. And I'm sure you would get good results with that. But, here, look at our soil, and obviously gave him the whole spiel of SOIL3, and you end up buying a bag. And I'll answer your question. I mean, you really don't need to add anything to it. I mean, you can just put it straight in the bed, and it's going to work just fine without adding anything else to it.
Well, I'm gonna grow some tomatoes. I'm gonna grow some squash with it. That's for sure.
Yeah, we biggest tomato we've seen to date is a 27-ounce tomato.
So, Olee, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you, is how clean it was, because you have a picture of your SOIL3 out there with the Lansey spreader. Normally when we'll take our our topsoil or compost, stuff like that, we'll throw it in one of those, it comes out with a bunch of sticks and wood, rocks or whatever's put in there. So when you ran that with the spreader, it came out pretty clean, you said? Like,
man,
nothing really left in the spreader?
No, it's amazing. Like, what I'm used to around here is, it, like I say, it starts out with, they take all the clippings, all the chips from wood, like from tree companies. They want to get rid of what they've chipped that day. They went out and cut down 2 or 3 trees. They want the chips gone. So they have to go pay or whatever to get rid of them. That's normally what around here that gets composted. So when it's all said and done, they run it through a screener. And if it was run through like a 1/4-inch screener, it would be a better product. But it's so full of sticks and stuff like that. This, you put it down, it's clean. There's no trash to pick up. There's no tennis shoes. There's no Pepsi bottles. There's no forms of rubber. There's nothing that you have to go behind and pick up. And, if you're wanting a seed to germinate, the most important thing is soil to seed contact. And with this, you get that, and it holds moisture. If you've got the common stuff around here, you've got all that debris, you have less germination just because you have less soil to seed contact, because of all the trash that's in there, all the voids. So, I mean, it's a beautiful product, man. It's amazing how clean it is.
It also helps with fungus issues too. So anytime you can top dress your lawn and just once again add this organic matter of the soil cubed in it, you're gonna help reduce some of the issues with fungicide as well. Disease, not fungicide, disease.
And I guess with it being so much of a clean product, it is tight. Like in the bag, there's no room for air or voids. And like I say, they're stout. The bags are stout.
Probably
that's a good example of there where we've got in the store, in Mooresville. We want people to see it. We want people to play with it. Get the little hand shovel there and play around in it just so you can see it, and see the cleanliness and the size of it. A lot of people from up north call it, hey man, this is the soil we had up north here. I know that was in a southern accent, but I don't know how to do a northern accent. But they're happy to see that, because that's the soil they're used to up north. So it's a great product, guys. I mean, we can sit here and dive in.
Yeah, that looks like some of that good Iowa dirt that you guys are bagging up and stuff. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks clean.
come give it a shot. That's all you can try. Come try it out and just see the results, and the results will speak for themselves.
So
That'd be,
Papa Moslow in Alabama said that he knows SOIL3's been around for a long time. He used to play, I think he said baseball, softball, or something like that against somebody who worked there back in the 80s. How long? I may have missed in the beginning, but how long has SOIL3 Super Sod you guys been in business?
Yeah, Super Sod's been around a long time. It actually started from, and I don't know the exact years. I know my employees are going to get at me for not knowing this, but I want to say back in the 1800s, it started as a horse and feed shop where we sold seed. And from that, the Patent Seed Company came about. We're a sister company, the Patent Seed Company, which the Patent Seed Company is one of the world's largest seed producing companies in the world. We send a lot of seed to Australia. But from that came, Super Sod. So the name itself has been around for a long time. The actual product, Soil Cube, has not been around since the 80s. So you may be referring to Super Sod. I may be wrong. I'm wrong every single day. So, but as far as I know, the SOIL3 or Soil Cube has not been around since the 80s. I think Super Sod came around in the 60s, 1960s.
Okay. That's been a while. So, Olee, do you just use this for your yard, like lawn, or you do it for your garden beds as well? You said.
I'm going to do some, I had planned on building some raised garden beds to where we can just have a couple small things at home. I have a little garden at my shop, but today when I was in the store, they had these bags that are designed to be used in other words, you don't have to like drill a hole in the bottom or, worry about holding too much water. They've got these bags. I don't know if it's some type of recycle bag or what, but I got a few of those to put some tomato plants in, some different plants. And then they had these big bags, man. What is that thing? Probably 4 foot probably a 4 foot circle, probably.
Yeah, 3 by 3 by 3.
The big brown. No, I'm talking about the
you're talking about the root pouches. The root pouches. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
I'm gonna put some potatoes in those.
Yeah, 100 gallon root pouches.
And the thing about it is when you don't use them, I guess you can just fold them all up and, put them away. But I'm going to use it for some garden stuff. Yes, Brian. I'm going to use it for, and then my garden that I'm getting ready to till up, I guess what I'm going to do is, I'll till it really good and then make some rows and just go down through there and just pour some in those rows and then plant in those, planting that stuff right in that row.
So do you guys, for using it in your garden, do you recommend using fertilizer on top of that, or does it have enough in it just to?
Don't need to. Just let it ride. Yep. I've got at my property in Mooresville at Super Sod, I've got 4 pretty decent sized planter beds, and they're probably 2 feet tall, probably 12 feet long, and they've had the same soil in it, since Super Sod opened 5 years ago. So, and it's still giving us pretty good results. Now we do add, almost top dress it, so to say, to add a little bit more fresh to it, but no fertilizers needed, no other compost or chicken, cow, turtle, shark. There's no other kind of compost needed to get you what you want. Like I said, it's going to yield you the results you're looking for without having to do that and spend extra money.
Cool.
Yeah, you can spend your extra money on Coronas and limes.
See you putting that lime in there.
Well, he's going for his first drink today.
Huh?
I was saying that was your first drink today. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yeah.
I missed a couple because I was hustling this afternoon, hoping to put some seed down, but I just run out of daylight. But it'll be there tomorrow. We'll start watering.
So when you put that SOIL3 stuff down, Olee, are you mixing it in, or are you going to leave it on the top like that, like top dressing?
I'm
Are you
gonna
going to
run
mix it
the
in?
I'm gonna run the aerator across the top and let it mix it and blend it and shake it, and that way there'll be some at the roots, some at the top.
Okay. How many bags did you get?
4.
4 bags. Wow. And that was just for that one spot?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I didn't use all 4 of them today. I used 3, and I might keep the other one is I'm gonna use for planting some trees. Like I had 1 or 2 trees die around my outside of the property, the
Mhm.
green giant lethusias, and I'm going to put this in the hole with the new tree to help feed it and give it some good organics.
Okay.
I'd say another popular question too is, when someone's looking into the
Good looking
product,
truck.
you're going to say, well, how much? How much do I need for this application or this application? And it really depends. When we're doing installations of sod for our residential customers, we will use one big yellow bag, which is what we refer to internally, big yellow bag for every 2 pallets of sod, which is going to cover 1,000 square feet. This product does not need to be, a lot of people think, oh man, I need 4 or 5 inches of this stuff for me to get results. When we're doing installs, I mean, we're doing 1/4 to 1/2 inch at most to get the coverage and results we need. Now, if you're using it, this is a big seller in fall, obviously for seeding, as Ollie was talking about. You get a really good seed to soil contact, you're going to get the best results. Even in the fall when you're overseeding, I don't technically like to use the word overseeding. I would say seeding, but it can stretch as far as 4,000 square feet per bag. So it can definitely go a good distance. If you don't have a huge yard, one bag can get you done.
Now, somebody in the chat also had asked if there's mycorrhizas in that.
Yes.
I was trying to go back and find it. Yeah, there is.
Yep.
Okay.
Also on y'all's grass seed too. No, never mind. That's not right.
No.
Y'all have it sprayed with but y'all have something sprayed on the grass seed.
It's a fungicide.
Mycorrhiza.
It's a fungicide. Just to obviously the timing of seeding is funny. When I was back in starting this industry 20 years ago, September used to be considered fall. Not anymore. It's definitely still a part of summer. So with that, I mean, for the people that are seeding in, even the 1st of October, it can still be pretty warm at night. So when you're trying to get that young grass to grow, if the temperatures are right and you're watering the way you're supposed to be watering, I mean, disease can, affect young grass very, very badly. So we do include a fungicide on it. Being a large seed company, I mean, the seeding is a huge part of what we do. We try so hard to educate people on seed because they're so intrigued to go, to the box places and get that bag that's $20 less expensive. And we try to educate people all the time that the inert matter and the weed seed that's in those 40-pound bags of seed is just not going to get you really what you want. So all of our seed is blue tag certified, which just means it's been tested multiple ways, germination rate, cleanliness. So it's just a great seed to try to get you, what you want, which is a nice fescue lawn.
So I see there's no so it's made up of grass clippings, manure, and what else? Because I seen that said there was no peat moss in it as well, and no
No.
a lot of the other fillers that are in some other stuff.
Right. Yeah. This made strictly with wheat straw, grass clippings, and a local dairy manure.
Okay.
I need to find a good picture of it because I mean it's dense.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up this grass seed picture that you just sent me.
Here's a pretty good picture of it.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's blue tag. We know all about that.
And it's important, man. And just once again, there's just so many people that just don't know. As y'all know, that if you're going to spend, the cost of seed has gone up dramatically.
Oh yeah.
Past year. But if you're going to spend $120, an extra $30 for something that's going to clean, tested, has that tag on it, man. A lot of people don't understand the importance of the results you're going to get versus a $30 or $20 bag that's a little bit cheaper with no tag on it.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys.
yeah, go ahead,
We got
Brian.
a little surprise here for our viewers. We're going to do a quick Simple Lawn Solutions giveaway. We'll do a 1648 hose in sprayer, just like last time. So for everybody in the chat, if you guys will type in Simple Lawn Solutions, those are 3 different words, to be entered in for the Wheel of Names. We'll take that information there, and I think Bill was going to get into the Lawn of the Week here real quick, so we can get on with that while we're taking names.
Sounds good. Yeah. So Lawn of the Week, this has been getting a lot of fun. All of us going back and forth because I think folks' lawns are waking up and more people are sending out pictures and using the hashtag KOTG Lawn of the Week. So we do this weekly contest for all of those on Instagram. Keep Off the Grass Livecast, KOTG Lawn of the Week. Use that hashtag if you're going to post a pic or a reel to be entered into the drawing for Lawn of the Week. Don't do a story because those disappear and we don't always see them right away. Sometimes we kind of browse over the weekend and then we're kind of chatting about it as we come up. Sometimes we're debating almost to just right before the show airs. So anyway, this week we went with Avery. I haven't seen him before. He's new to me, but man, look at this yard.
So it's Avery. What was his last name?
Mendelzitz. I'm terrible. I'm butchering it. But look at that.
Yeah. Menzella. Avery Menzella.
That's
Curvy stripes for the wind.
Those ain't freaking
Curvy
curvy.
stripes for the wind.
Those ain't curvy.
One
They
more
have
time.
wavy.
Shut your mouth. Those
Wavy stripes.
those
Nate,
are
I saw you
zigzags.
sent us some curvy. You sent us some curvy stripes earlier. I saw that picture.
So I will say this: it does look like that, but it's because it's a hill.
Okay.
And so, like,
okay.
if you
That's crooked to me.
it,
Crooked curvy.
come to Iowa and we'll see some crooked stripes.
It's because you
boys.
starving to death. Your ass can't see straight.
That's what it is. I needed a cheeseburger or something.
You need a slice of pizza.
For the
with a
record,
side of ranch.
oh, that'd be good.
Some
right
tater
now.
tots with chili, cheese.
See, look at the backyard of the pick, though. You see
It
that?
does look like a hill. Yeah, it's got like a.
Well, they're
rolling
straight.
hill.
They're straight.
They are. Yeah.
If the front was going to be any type of curvy, the back would be curvy.
Mm.
So the zigzag in the front and the straight stripes in the back.
That's curvy, bro.
No, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
it goes. The land goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Trust
It's okay.
me.
I don't have any room to talk, man. I can't keep my mower straight. I'm terrible.
Man, you need to eat and get some strength back.
I know.
Some
Mhm.
strength.
I need
You
some
need
of that.
You need
Some
some
of that Soil
carbs.
3 Soil Cube topsoil to flatten it out and smooth it out. That's what I need.
I do
That's
too.
the leveling mix.
Well, hey, Avery Menzella.
So there is 2 different blends.
Ooh.
What did he win?
Winner gets their choice of a bag of Pro Pete fertilizer. Thank you very much to John and all those good folks at Pro Pete to help sponsor our Keep Off the Grass livecast weekly Lawn of the Week challenge. So we even got international lawns. If you're international and we can't figure out a way to get a bag of fertilizer out to you, Pro Pete will send you guys some swag, and they got some good stuff. So congratulations, Avery, Lawn of the Week, newest member.
I did see a lawn from across the pond over in the UK that I was actually looking pretty good. I think they may win it one of these weeks. So there's some stiff competition going nationwide or worldwide now.
There's some people in the chat right now that have been tagging, and their lawns look really, really good. And they've been talked about the last couple weeks. So as we've said last year, if you're posting and we don't get you this week, keep posting, keep tagging, because it's going to happen. Don't give up, because like I said, it might not be this week. It could be next week. So like I said, there's definitely a couple people in the chat right now that have been in the running, have been in the conversation. And I
the
know
last couple of weeks.
Yes. So I know for a fact that this one tonight, it came down to there's like 3 or 4 that we decided between, and a couple people had one opinion, a couple people had another opinion, and ultimately, we decided on this one as a group, which is kind of the fun part. We get to jab at each other, and Olee gets to say, "Oh, look at these curvy stripes and whatnot." But at the end of the day, guys, lawns are looking good, and keep tagging, keep using the hashtag, and like I said, get the opportunity to win a bag of Pro Pete. So keep it up.
No, the only reason that I said anything about these beautiful curvy stripes is somebody always has to be stern and talk about straight stripes.
I don't think we've had a curvy stripe win once, have we?
We'd had today, now.
That ain't curvy.
Oh, I think there was one. I'd have to go back and
I'd have to go some circles.
Not
circles.
Not Ope's circle. We're not talking that circle.
No, yeah.
Somebody had like a curved the guy from California.
Oh yeah. That one followed like the back patio.
I bet you if we went to KOTGlivecast.com, or what's our URL? I don't remember actually. Just Google us. And if you go to our website,
KOTG.live.
KOTG.live. There you go. My bad. But we do have a section on our page where it's got all of our previous Keep Off the Grass livecast Lawn of the Week winners. So I'm sure one of them is curvy. So you're welcome to go investigate.
Yeah, go check it out. But
all right.
Even if there's one, we're talking 1 out of 60. So
that's true. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
now that you did that, I feel like I got to pull up the website.
There we go. Yeah.
Well, now that
up here at the top,
I'm trying to plug it, but I'm not good at it.
But now that I said that, as well as I am, all you guys in the chat are going to start doing curvy ass stripes because Olee thinks it's funny, thinks it's cute. So you guys are all going to do curvy ass stripes.
Everybody tag Nate. Curvy stripes.
I'm gonna keep it curvy.
I'm gonna do curvy stripes and change my logo. Change my logo to keep them wavy.
There you go.
Those are some beautiful ass lawns right there. Holy shit.
Oh man. It's a highlight reel.
Looking at that.
So many yards that are sexier than mine. It's awesome. We do have some really awesome lawns.
Man, those are some beautiful ass lawns right there.
Some best of the best.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, so it's interesting kind of go back to see some people that we haven't seen for a while in the chat. So we miss you guys. Ambitious Lawn Care Ecos. You guys remember?
He's waking up.
Buddy? He's waking up. He's starting a new yard, starting a new property. So he should be back pretty soon. Yeah. Oh, My Dear Lawn was the 3rd winner. He's on about there somewhere. Allen's the OG Smoking Stripes. Crazy About Grouse. He's coming around again. So yeah, this is. I sometimes come back on this website and just kind of browse a little bit and get excited for the lawns. But
I like to go to that website and check out the merch. Get yourself a nice pint glass to drink some Busch Light out of, or a whiskey and Coke.
Just hit that more and then hit merch.
Coffee mug, a nice T-shirt.
So the new T-shirt's going to say hashtag Keep 'em curvy.
Hey, I like that.
Curvy.
Not just talking about the lawn either.
That's true.
She's nuts.
Her watch party, man. We haven't seen her watch party for a while. I think Behind the Stripes has been in and out a little bit.
He's been in there. He's been under like Joe P.
Okay.
He's under there as Joe P. I think Joe. Yeah. Something Joe.
All right. Joe's something. I know there's Joe H in there. So,
How
all
do we do
right.
on the entries there, Brian? How many do we got on that Wheel of Fortune?
Let me. I think we're about ready for it. So let me go ahead and pull it up. Got 36.
Ayo.
36
right.
people jumped in here to. They didn't know what was going on. They were just sitting here enjoying a good conversation about SOIL3, and then all of a sudden popped up and had a getaway. So they got their names in, and we're ready to spin. Actually, I don't know why I keep doing this. I forget that you have to add the sound before I share it. So there we go. You guys see it all right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is for.
It is pretty small.
Well,
See,
I'll
what
go
a-
big.
what a
I'll go full
Brian's
screen here in a
open tabs.
second. Yeah. So this is the 1648 lawn booster, I think it is called, on Simple Lawn Solution for hose and sprayer, lawn food, all around good stuff. So we'll shuffle it 3 times. Full screen. There you go. How's that, Zach?
Big. Yep.
That's
All right.
much
That
better.
is what she said.
And I don't know. I didn't pick out a song. It's just whatever the last one was. So here we go. Hey, double line.
Aubrey. The week winner.
Yeah, former KOTG Lawn of the Week. Congrats. Now you
would
got to
say-
put a little Simple Lawn Solutions down on that.
Whew. I sent him a sticker way back in December, and I think 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago now, it finally came back because I had his Velvet Lawn as the person it was supposed to go to versus his actual name. I think that's what screwed it up. So
That shouldn't
finally
matter.
got it back in the mail. Yeah, it was the weirdest thing, and it took forever to get back to me. So
Yeah, technically that shouldn't matter because I mean you could
Yeah.
write Joe Schmo
Mouse,
at
right.
whatever address, yeah. But I've had that too where I've sent one that comes back and then I put like the real name and it works. But
well, if I get it back and it's like June, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
yeah, so,
Well, congratulations.
yeah, for sure.
Yes, congrats. All right, guys. Well, we're coming up on our hour mark. And so just wanted to give a big shout out to Steven with Super Sod SOIL3. Appreciate you coming on and educating all of us about your company and what you guys sell and the ins and outs and the background of it all. Hopefully, some of the other guys that are in and around your guys' distribution area will come check you guys out. I know Olee speaks highly of you. Papa Moslows is in there speaking highly of you. So if you guys haven't already, go check out SOIL3 Super Sod and get some of the best dirt around.
Yeah, well, we appreciate the opportunity to come on here and have the platform to talk about Super Sod. So thanks to all you guys for having us. Great time. Nothing like talking about grass for an hour. So
That's true. Nothing
They,
quite like
they
it.
almost had me thinking about some sod today. I thought about cheating instead of seeding that.
I tried to get him, and that fescue side we have is looking really good right now. So I mean,
Man,
you can put this
It had
sod
me
down.
thinking like I could roll that out and water it.
Done.
Done.
I've never had it too easy, so we'll find out what happens.
He'll
And you
be
have to be
back.
the sod freak instead of a fescue freak. You just be a sod freak.
Sorry.
Hey, Steven, what's your lawn look like? You take care of it?
No, I actually just moved. I live in an apartment right now. I mean, I just moved from Fort Mill, which is right outside of Charlotte. I just got this opportunity to come up here in October 18th, actually, to be exact, last year to run this store. And with the way the housing market is and just where me and my family are, man, we moved from Fort Mill up here and just we're going to ride an apartment for the time being. So
Yeah.
Wait till things calm down a little bit. It's crazy.
Yeah. But to answer the question, ultimately, my grass is the grass I have at Superside. So I've got fescue, Bermuda, and Georgia. So, and they all look pretty
Nice.
dang good, by the way.
Nice.
The grass around
awesome.
the store looked amazing today.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying is
Yeah.
his grass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all all know, man. It's no such thing as perfection.
Yeah,
if you
th-
know what
this shit
you're doing
was
and-
fire.
It was dark.
Thick. Looking
Yeah,
good.
Looks thick and dark and needs a cut.
Yeah.
Can you tell y'all a secret real quick? I'm glad you brought this up. We did not even aerate and seed this grass last year. The only thing we did was put soil cube on it.
Sweet.
Nice.
Looking
awesome.
Last plug. Thanks.
good.
See, a lot of people, that's what they use as their fertilizer is
Yeah.
the soil
Sure.
cube.
Yep, sure is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like naturally
Well, I mean-
slow release.
And if you're shooting for a neutral pH soil, I mean, that's going to help it get there. You know what I mean? Either
Mhm.
whichever way you are, it's going to help correct it back to neutral. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, the first person that ever talked to me about this soil, compost, humus, whatever you want to call it, they were using it as a top dressing / that was their fertilizer. That was like their summer hit was this stuff here. They were top dressing with it, and it was on a cool season yard. So it's like
It
a
looks-
super slow.
They definitely screened it really well. The pictures where you had it in your hand, that just looks so perfect. Like you could use that to like level your lawn.
Well, they have two mixes. That's what I was going to say a while ago. The stuff I have is not the level mix. The stuff I have
No.
is straight garden soil. Then they turn around, they have another mix that is what, a 70-30.
Yeah,
With the sand.
30
Yes.
compost.
And see, I haven't worked with that at all.
Well, that's mainly going to be for your, like I said, your warm season grasses.
Sure.
You to enjoy your lawns. Not really used too much on fescue at all.
Well, only
Well,
thing
it's
I can say
screened
is
beautifully.
the only thing I can say is if you're in the area, stop in.
Please do.
Because what I seen today was friendly, welcoming knowledge, not like talking down to you because you're a beginner, not talking down to you because you don't know the difference between seeding Bermuda versus buying sod. What I seen today, like I've patiently waited and let him take care of some customers. And, you know, when I first started doing this, you'd walk into certain suppliers, and if you didn't have the lingo or the knowledge, you were pretty well talked down to. And anywhere you're spending money, you shouldn't be talked down to. And you never know what some of these guys will turn into. They'll be professionals in the future. You know, some little fella starting out, just learning, you know, hauling around a weed eater and a lawnmower may turn into some major landscaping company one day. So you can't treat them disrespectful or talk down to them. You know, give them the time, the knowledge, and I seen that today.
I
Good job,
appreciate
man.
That means a lot. So, especially coming from a guy like yourself. So, but yeah, I mean, any and all are welcome for sure. So, whether you know nothing or think you know something, we're going to guide you the right way, help you, and give you good product, and leave you with a smile. And if you want a piece of free candy like Olee got, we do have some free candy too.
4 or 5 suckers a day. Jolly Ranchers, M&Ms. I should have took my little girl. She'd had a ball.
Nice.
I was a kid in the candy store, literally.
Yeah.
I just needed some beer, man. Where's the fridge at?
No comment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. All righty.
All right, guys. Well, great show. Appreciate you guys in the live chat coming in and supporting us and chatting it up and telling us what's going on in your lawns. We love hearing from you guys. And we will see you guys next week.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Looking around.